Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new video, a one and really exciting one that is about the new maps, the competition that we have got for Warlords 4 map contest. It's been done. Many of you guys has been asking me for quite some days about it, and now we're gonna analyze and I'm gonna present you the maps. I'm gonna also mention who created those, the winner of each category, and it's gonna be really amazing. We have prepared a beautiful image here that you're gonna see in a moment. You can see the 7 new maps, completely new maps, you know, that are going to be just here right now. Look at the maps, amazing for open, semi-open, closed, nomad, hybrid, water, and chaotic category. As you can see, here are the maps, but by that, you are not gonna know how they are called, right? Okay, I'm gonna present you one by one with the image here. The open map, it's called Stone Rush. We have got Gold Rush till now. Okay, this is a new one. Stone Rush, you know, and it's being created by Thetnus, you know, a very well-known map creator who actually got 3 maps on these 7 new maps. Amazing, right? Semi-open category. It is Brookside Battleground by Bees. You know, the closest one is called Vasmo by Welcome to Rapture. Nice name. Then we have the Nomad one that is called Ring Nomad, again by Thetnus. Amazing one. The hybrid one is one of my favorites. You know, I like them all for sure, but we voted, Krasini, Rainbow, and me. The hybrid one, it's called Immersion by The Macadder, another very well-known creator as well. And then we have what? What we have here? The water map. Even water maps, I like it. You know, shorelines. It looks really nice. It seems that can be hybrid map. I'm telling you, when we're gonna see now the map, you're gonna understand that it's a water map. And it also by Thetnus, as I said, is great. And then the chaotic. This is gonna bring crazy game. It's called Kukuza by John Panda. Well, this is the 7 maps, guys, but now we're gonna check them one by one. And we're gonna start by the Stone Rush, the open category. So are you ready to rumble? Let's go and check the map number 1, that is open category. Okay, guys, here we are watching now the first map. As you can see, this is the Stone Rush. I'm checking with 2 AIs, and I will zoom out a little bit to show you a big picture about it. You can see that there's a big, I don't know, valley, crater, but instead of a hill, it's a downhill. Look at where all the stone is. The TCs are on top of this, let's say, hill, which is gonna make very difficult to protect the woodlines, right? That's why it's really called also open map, because can you make TCs on the woodlines? The closest that you can make TCs is probably here. Also, are you gonna make TCs on these areas? The TC has to be on these spots. I think it's a very unique map. The stone obviously is gonna be important. You have the gold as well all over. There's quite the resources. There's some stone on top of this flat area, let's say, and then everything else is, as you can see, hilly. You know, I can wait to see battles on this open map. It has to be amazing, aggressive games, and probably will be very hard to find the meta. But this is how the map is looking. I will zoom out a little bit more because I think it's the best way to show you how the map is looking. And then, guys, you can get your own conclusion about it. Do you like it? Yeah, I don't think that we need to be any longer checking this. You see how it's looking? This is, guys, yes, the Stone Rush, guys. Let's go for the next one. That is going to be now the semi-open Brookside Battleground. Okay, guys, we continue now with the map number 2. I was going to say, since I used to cast game number 2, but no, this is the map number 2 that is called Brookside Battleground. As you can see here, we have now the beautiful Warlords 4 logo. Remember that this event is hosted by me and my team, sponsored by Microsoft and Onimaru, and this is the map, guys. It's supposed to be into the semi-open category, you know, and man, this is gonna be amazing, right? As you can see, there is some shallows at the back. It's semi-open because also there's some rocks, so you can more or less wall, but there's also fish here, so you might want to get some of the fish because this is an extra boost. So can be wallable, but you need to make a lot of, you know, to take in consideration a lot of things. What is gonna be the meta here? Honestly, I don't know. And walling completely is difficult because you cannot wall these areas. So there's some parts that are easier to defend, not the others. As you can see, it's a very cool map, guys. It's a very cool map. I'm really excited to see these maps working. We just hope that many people is gonna pick them, right? And you can see the relics on this side. Are these generations going to be always the same? Well, they're gonna be changed for sure, and the lakes are not always in the same position. One of the things that I like, that we like it about a lot about those, is the different generation, right? Let's check it out. Another generation. Okay, as you can see, guys, this is another generation, and it's completely different. You see, the relic seems to be usually always in this kind of area, but it doesn't have to be on top or on the left, on the right. You need to explore where's going to be the relics, where's going to be the stone. That the goal is in the opposite area as well. So you have to fight for several positions, you know, but still there's goal close to your main base. So it's not like you are in a rush, in a hurry to take it, you know, and all this is going to make this so exciting. That's why you can go there, the water, and a lot of things to take in consideration. Time to see now the map number 3. That is going to be the close one, Basmo. Basmo map, guys, is, as we said, is a close one. And it's looking like, oh, Fort Fortress, double TC? Definitely not. Remember that this was created by the Welcome to Rapture. And look at this. There's quite hills here in the middle, a lot of wood, some gold, relic, but there's gold also all over the map. You know, mostly in the middle there is a lot, yes, but there's also some gold outside that the relics are distributed all over the map. And guys, the other fortress, it's wood and a stone. So there's wood all over the map, yes, but you can see small trees. So you need to protect the middle, but you need to protect the other fortress. So you don't have wood inside. Look at the lumber camp. There, I did it. So you basically need to go probably to make the first lumber camp here. You know, it's not super far, but it's still a little bit far. And I think for a closed map, it's a very unique and different concept. Like when we were checking these closed maps, we were like, we need something different, you know. Also, if you take these walls off, you can wall inside, but not exactly there because this is ice. So you don't want this to be killed or deleted. You cannot remake the walls here. As you can see, it is a very unique map. I don't even know how this is going to work, but, you know, different map, guys. This is what we want, right? And this is what we want to make the tournament more and more exciting. Let's keep going and watch now the map number 4. Guys, game number 4 or map number 4 is Ring Nomad. You start here, obviously the AI doesn't know how to do it. With the 3 villages started, you know, and then you put in the transport seats. You have to decide where to go. And you can see, there's wood, there's different generations. Each generation is not gonna be like this. The lake ring is gonna be different. Obviously this is connected and you cannot build here, it's shallows, but you have a lot of fish, so you most likely want to be close to this lake, make the dock. Each player, they will have to fight for the water, like in many Nomad maps, but also, well, a lot of resources and everything that you need to find, expand your empire, and, well, it's a completely different concept for a Nomad map, and, well, looking forward how it's going to work out. You can see that there's resources all over. It will be different spawns, and, well, we can see. Let's take another generation. You will have more an idea of what I'm talking. You see, guys, it's another generation. I could show you these different generations with the editor in game, but I think it's really better like this, you know, because I can zoom out and you can see the whole thing. Sometimes the path between the lakes are shorter, sometimes are a lot longer, so it's changed completely. You know, it's really changed completely, so you need to explore, which is very important also for a Nomad map, because when the maps are scripted and you know exactly where to go, well, it kind of lose the fun, right? And the interesting thing is how the players are going to be able here to adapt. This is, in my opinion, a great map, and I hope it's gonna bring some really great and exciting games in Nomad. Now, let's go for the map number 5, guys. Here we see now, guys, the hybrid map called Immersion. Immersion has been done by the Macadder, and it's a very nice one. It's around the whole map water, you know, and then there's 4 ponds. But with the difference, one of the essential difference with Kawasan is that all these ponds change completely. There's always, I mean, we have done several generations, and they can be located, you know, in completely different positions. So you need to explore again. Also, which is the pond that is going to be closer to you, where it's going to be. You have to do a lot of things, and just imagine with 4 ponds here, how much you will have to take in consideration for how many ponds you are going to go. They are not like in the corners, fix it. It's so tricky. Going to be a lot of a sneak here, and also the land is going to be really important. Well, remember, it's a hybrid map, so obviously the water has to get an important role, but it's going to be completely different every time. I think this map was one of the ones that it got really high votes by all of us, and we hope as a hybrid map is going to be really good, and we're going to have some really big battles. The water will have an important part, yes, but obviously you can also attack here because it's very hard to wall. You know, you can have 1 pond, then maybe you got this one, then you can go through with army. Let's see, guys, how it's going to work out. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Let's go now for the next map, guys. Time, guys, to check my favorite category, you know. The map is called Shorelines, and this also being done by Sednus. You have a lot of water here. It's going to be important, and then the water can go through this area. Going to be important for sure, and you will have to control it. Then to go to the middle, there's a lot of berries. The gold is here as well, so it's important probably to go earlier here. But if you don't go, the good thing with this map is that it's also big enough and have good resources in your base. You know, with some safe resources sometimes it's exposed, but you can always have some resources at the back, so you can try to find a way to come back. Again, the good thing with this map, generations, it's always different. The main water, the big water can be here like in the corner or in the other corner, in all the corners, all over. It's gonna change completely all the time. It can be bigger water, smaller. This path is gonna be bigger and shorter as well. There's, as you can see, 1, 2, 3 paths to go and cross it. It looks very nice to me. Would you can see other generation? Let's check another. Okay, guys, you see this generation? You see what I mean? Now it seems to be bigger land area. Also the water bigger as well in this area. You're gonna go through this area to the middle. So it's changed the map completely all the time. So important to explore. You cannot be passive here, luring, taking the deers. It's so important to see where to dock, where to make it the dock here, where it's gonna be the big area. Need to explore, guys, because then the next generation the water can be here in the corner. I'm excited also for this map, you know, because remember Warlords is about all kind of maps in the game, you know, and this is the water one. Hopefully you like it, guys. Now the last one, chaotic. Okay, guys, this is Kukuza, done by John Panda, and this is the chaotic map. What is this? Look at the amount of resources in the middle, but look at the amount of resources all over. But yeah, the TC, so far for the safe wood. The wood, yeah, well, it's at the back. That's nice. There's resources all over the map. But the map, as you can see, very open. The chaotic maps are just special. You know, they're going to be different generations. You can be located in the north, in the south, in the west, in the east. And well, do I have to explain what is this map about? About craziness. Chaotic, it's stuff like this. There's a lot of forests. You see a small forest, go to the middle, big forest at the back. And, well, the chaos here is guaranteed. I see a player like Doubt definitely watching and in these maps and playing these maps. Mongol's gonna be picked here. Well, we really don't know. But guys, this has been the maps. I'm gonna keep this medieval Total War music that I love to have in the background. But I want, guys, you tell me here, what do you think about these 7 new maps? Are amazing? Are not amazing? Please, guys, give me your feedback. It's really important. I'm gonna show you again, you know, to finish this beautiful video. Like, this is a small fast and review one, but it's so important, guys. Remember, we need to shine with this tournament, and it's so important your feedback. What do you think about this map? Do you looking forward? Do you think some can be improved to balance some of them? Well, you can go also to the membTV's event Discord and check them up yourself and give opinions. everything is gonna be really, really welcome. You can see the maps again. The open, the semi-open, closed, nomad, hybrid, water, and chaotic. I think, guys, really, it's going to be amazing. And, well, give me, so important, your feedback, you know? Below the video, thumb up, subscribe, leave a commentary. We love this game. Looking forward, guys. So excited.